Positioned right on the San Francisco Bay, we're live from one of the game's best venues, Oracle Park. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Cubbies look for their 7th straight victory. Next, Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me if he throws strikes, he's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here now is Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today. Now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway from San Francisco. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Whit Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he has an even 10 hits in 32 at-bats. One out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's on his horse, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here now is Juan Soto. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 16 homers and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
I got the count 1 and 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Go over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Clayton Kershaw gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So now into the box is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Kershaw looks in. Here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Count is full.
Batting second. The left fielder.
So in now for San Francisco, Marcell Ozuna. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game. Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. There's Merrifield on to first, and they get the double play.
Batting first.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, man, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2-0. Two and
1 to count. called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Career number 247 as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here now the 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Next, here is Nolan Arenado, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He enters with 19 hits in 64 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Found it softly down the line toward first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 1-0 San Francisco. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yep.
Cutter, and he doesn't make it back. 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That is good.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Bellinger is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
That is good. The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The next Cub up, Jose Ramirez. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
Aye.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. And he fouls this one off. The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the 2nd. Base hit into right center.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. 5 homers and 19 driven in. The 1-0 is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count remains full. Fouled away. The next 3-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Cubs strand 1. It remains 1-0. So here's Jose Abreu having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And now the first pitch, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. And that one yanked just foul. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this?
And 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Two and one to count to Trey Turner. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
15, second baseman.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Turner's on his horse on his way to second. That's a strike to throw down. It's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in is James McCann. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. James McCann is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd.
Anderson.
To bat will be Tim Anderson. As as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
That was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will look at the first pitch fastball for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. High and deep to right center. After it is Marte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. We're through 3 here in China Basin. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Juan Soto. First offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-1 the count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So next to hit is Jose Ramirez. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a high chopper. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Acuna is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Now a flare out toward right center. Merrifield will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next to bat for the Giants, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Man, that is the cardinal sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Arenado over at second. Abreu is over at first with 1 away. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. Arenado isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 2.
Now back, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. Soto is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
So here is James McCann, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Top of the fifth, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
First pitch on the way.
Nope.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. On its way is pitch number 75.
Well, that's it.
Two and two.
I got the count. 2-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time.
The count is full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate passes.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Marte off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 3-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Anderson ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. top of the order now. And in the bat is Trey Turner. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Marte at third with 2 away. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Whit Merrifield would be next. Full count still.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Bellinger is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now back, left fielder. First down.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter, J.D.
Going to be the Giants DH, J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Juan Soto. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Two and 1.
1 strike.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
The next 3-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Anderson scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Ronald Acuna.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
The 2-1 on its way.
Hey! 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. New pitcher coming on now, so we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Ripped down the line. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now that the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now at the plate here is Cody Bellinger, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball
Some
went out.
activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Arenado is off of first with 2 away. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Number 10 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Into the box, Gleyber Torres. So watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. Andrew Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Next to stand in is Jose Ramirez. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-1, no strike.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving stop. Got him.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bellinger looking up. And it's gone into the arcade section. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Trevor Rosenthal will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Bellinger gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Giants lead it 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. First pitch of the AB on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
1-0.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Giants, the left fielder,
Marcell Ozuna will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-1.
Ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. Torres is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He grounded out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Right side and right into the shift.
Anderson brings it in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired.
Cubs are down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago, number 51, Will Smith.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan
Arenado. His career line against Will Smith. He's just 1 for 6. From the stretch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Count 1-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. And it remains 5-3. Trevor May comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
65, Trevor.
Set to start the ninth in this one. And standing in is the DH, Pete Alonso.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey.
Into the bleachers and out of here.
So a solo shot here to left center field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So now here is Jose Ramirez. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And the runner back. First offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled the ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Robles gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
You know, D-Roll, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Raisel Iglesias, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Iglesias.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So next to bat will be JT Realmuto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's gone 2 for 6. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-1 the pitch. Short, hit hard. Anderson scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being a home run. A tie game headed to the last of the night. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. Victor Robles will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 16, Victor.
And now, Jose Abreu.
Leading up for the Giants, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now the first pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. Down.
One and 2 as he chases the slider. Now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
That's a ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good
One
hard
ball, one
slider
strike.
there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
So 1-2.
No bets off the plate.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Rizzo is over to take a look at it. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. The 0-1.
0-2 is the count.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, James McCann. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Tim Anderson would be next. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Robles has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. This ball game still tied 5-all. So So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuña's there for it. 1 down.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Whit
Big at bat now, and here is Whit Merrifield, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that will keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Yeah.
Cool, that's the side.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 balls.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Flares this one over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The lefty, number 22, Juan Soto.
Now at the plate is Juan Soto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Zach Britton comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Zach Britton.
Chance to walk it off, and now here is Tim Anderson. A winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did. Ball game over. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
How today's comes to an end. The Giants get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Raisel Iglesias earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 7